Which atmospheric layer contains the protective ozone layer? What is the most abundant gas in the sun? Which instrument is used to measure atmospheric pressure? What is the functional unit of the human kidney? Which acid is primarily found in common vinegar? Which vitamin is synthesized by the human body in sunlight? What is the chemical name for common table fault? Which country is known as the land of the midnight sun? What is the SI unit used to measure power? Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? What is the official capital city of Australia? Which blood cells are responsible for fighting infections? Who is the scientist behind the theory of relativity? What is the name of the official currency of South Africa? Which planet possesses the most extensive ring system? What is the primary source of energy for our planet? Which metal remains in a liquid state at room temperature? Who is widely regarded as the father of geometry? What is the boiling point of water in Fahrenheit? Which strait connects the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea? What organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? What is the pH value of pure distilled water? Which law states that every action has an equal opposite reaction? What is the primary molecule used for storing genetic information? What is the chemical symbol for the element gold? Which force is responsible for keeping planets in their orbits? Which organ in the human body is responsible for producing insulin? Which gas is most abundant in the Earth's atmosphere? What type of lens is typically used to correct nearsightedness? What is the chemical formula for common table sugar? Which part of a cell contains the majority of genetic material? What is the SI unit used to measure electric current? Which chemical element is represented by the symbol Fe? What is the phase change called from a gas to liquid? How many chambers are found in a healthy human heart? What is the most common state of matter in stars? Which vitamin is also scientifically known as ascorbic acid? What is the temperature of absolute zero in degrees Celsius? Which blood type is considered the universal donor? What is the chemical symbol for the element silver? Which empire was ruled by Charlemagne in 800 AD? Which river flows through the most capital cities in Europe? The Battle of Waterloo took place in which modern-day country? What is the highest mountain peak in the European Alps? Which treaty established the European Economic Community in 1957? Which European country has the most volcanoes? The Magna Carta was signed in which year? What is the largest lake in Europe by surface area? Which European city is built on over 100 small islands? The Pyrenees Mountains form a natural border between France and which country?